Memento.
Okay.
I think
It
we
was a
are.
long day. We left Puebla, Mexico. We got to the airport 2 hours before our flight at 2, and then we had a flight. The airport, I could not get any internet. The flight, I had no internet. And it was because yesterday was yesterday, which I don't have to explain,
Yeah.
was really, really frustrating. I just I just felt so badly to not be able to be in contact with anybody or see, just to read messages, to know what was going on, to feel a part of it. And then we flew to Houston. We had a 4 hour layover. You come in at custom. Actually, we didn't even have to show our passport. That was really interesting. We went to the gate, US passports only, and we came in and said, oh, you don't need to show your passport. Facial
Wow.
ID, facial
Oh.
ID. They've got our biometrics. I think maybe because we're back and forth. I don't know. But
wow.
then we had a 3.5 hour layover in Houston, got into Phoenix at 11:30, got a shuttle or 10:30, shuttle at 11:30, home by 1:30 in the morning. So we did the whole thing in one day.
Oh
But
my gosh, that's
it's good to be
amazing.
back.
Well, welcome back. And
Thank you.
so much has happened since you left.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm glad you're here tonight. And maybe a lot of people don't know who you are. Welcome everybody on Facebook. I see that we are live there. Maybe you can share with people how you came to know the Mavericks and who you are, because there's people who don't. Roddy is here from Brazil, and you've probably seen his song shared on the page, Hillary.
I'm so behind in catching up and things. I think I saw there was something there, but it's just been amazing. And also, we had no food in the house, so
Oh my gosh.
today included a lot of shopping and laundry. But no, I don't know. And Roddy is from Brazil, you said?
He's from Brazil, and he has a song. It's called Malo Monday. And
I think I saw
song.
the headline on it, and I saw his name that his comment was that it would have been a long way to go because he lived all the way in Brazil. I remember seeing the post, but there's just been so many things. I mean, I'm just a fan, as far as explaining who I am, but I've was introduced.
Well, I think a lot of people don't know about all the pictures that a lot of the pictures that we see are your pictures, or how your pictures have been utilized in Mavericks.
Professionally,
yes, professional pictures. So I just wanted you to let people know who you are for that reason, and also because I think your calendars are something everybody really is interested right now.
Did you get yours yet? I forgot.
I haven't. I was waiting for you to get back, but I'm going to order my calendar. I think I'm going to want a few calendars just because, how am I ever going to get that many beautiful pictures?
Okay, I knew you asked. I couldn't remember. I write everything down. Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Well, I guess my story is I came to Raul Malo originally because of a photographer friend who we had been, it was sort of before Facebook had suggested she talked about this guy, Raul Malo, that when she was feeling down, she threw a little Raul Malo CD in, and I sort of her. And then another time it came and I said, who's Raul Malo? And we were living in the Philadelphia area, and she mentioned a place to go see him. It's like, 45 minutes. No, we didn't go. Then she told me another time, and we went to Tin Angel. And in 2010, Raul was on Facebook himself and active. And we went to the show, and I posted some pictures on Facebook, and Raul liked him. And one day I got a text message from him in Messenger, and it was like, he gave me Betty's phone number to contact her, that I guess he was at that point getting, it's sort of hard to remember dates and all, starting to wind up his solo touring, or it was while he was solo touring. It wasn't that he was ending it. But he said that they're one of my pictures that he thought his mother would like. I'm probably getting out of order. Anyway, that sort of started our communication. And that evening I called Betty and spoke with her, and she let me know, she didn't know how old I was, who I was, this beautiful young woman. And so she said, we've been married for 18 years. And it's like, that's fine. And by that time I was probably going on 31 years, but of marriage. And anyway, she put Raul on the phone at one point, and I was back in the bedroom. Steve was in the living room, and I just like, I couldn't believe I was talking to him on the phone. But long story short, he used one of my photos. There's a picture whenever, almost every show. Steve is very supportive of me, and he wears his Raul Malo t-shirt. But that was while Raul's still doing his solo touring. He sold those t-shirts just with his face with a little shot of tequila there, and it says Raul Malo on a black shirt with, and it's, what's funny too about that, I almost trashed that picture. And the reason it ended up being sepia is because it just didn't, sometimes when pictures don't work in color, if you make them monochrome, either sepia or black and white, and that was the one, and that became a t-shirt. And then before I finished the solo touring, he included some of my pictures of him, as well as I don't know if George has been mentioned much on the Zooms or anywhere, but do you know the name George M. Gutierrez? George was a New York Pulitzer Prize winning photographer. He won the Pulitzer Prize for one of his photos after September 11th, and a very fine artist and a really heck of a nice guy. But when he did a lot of pictures of the Mavericks early on in the years, and I don't know exactly what years before solo. I was somewhere before the solo period when the group broke up. But anyway, Raul had this tour book as he was ending the solo career that he included some of my photos and George's, and to be included next to George Gutierrez was a tremendous thing. And then being able to get photo passes and take pictures at shows, and we lived in the Northeast, and thank God for my husband who was willing to drive anywhere. We didn't do that 145-minute drive to Sellersville Theater, but we went to Montreal International Jazz Festival. That was a very significant trip for us because there were pictures from that show that ended up being used in the All Night Live album. My picture is the centerfold and looking out towards the audience. And for me, that experience to be up in the stage behind the guys, it was unbelievable.
So Hillary, what was it like being a centerfold?
It's a great
picture was the centerfold.
It's a great picture. If anybody remembers when you open that CD, it's an awesome picture. I mean, it's a great picture.
I still can't believe it. And if anybody goes to my page, that's my cover photo right now. There's like 3 sections of it. And we have an 8x10 that I made. I should go get it and show you. Steve didn't know that I was going up. The Friday night show, I think it was Friday night, was a free show, and they did 2 1-hour sessions. So they had the hour, then there was a break, and then there was another hour. And Steve didn't know that I was invited to come up on the stage to be there. So when they came back up at one point, I have a picture out of Steve out in the audience, like, what are you doing up there? Because he never expected I would be up on the stage behind the guys. But maybe I'll go find that. It's printed and framed in the living room, so I can show you that. But just had wonderful experiences, and I was able to get photo passes. It obviously makes a big difference to be able to bring in a real camera versus a phone. And then a little bit later, as they were touring more, and they had many Alejandro traveling with them as their photographer. I didn't get photo passes anymore, so it was a little bit hard to take the same kind of pictures in more recent years. But it's been life-changing for both of us, my husband and for me, to meet people. And I think one of the most significant things I did is as I told you, I was invited to Raul's 50th birthday party 10 years ago. And I actually didn't believe Betty at first. We were at the Lincoln Center. I can't remember the name exactly, the summer stage, whatever, in New York City, July of 2015. And before the show, you were there, and she was out and doing things. I went over and said hello, and she said, "Oh, Raul's 60th. It's coming up in August. I come to the party." And I sort of her again, like I do went back. And I told Steve, and he said, "Well, did she mean it?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. I don't think so." I said, "Go back and ask her." And so I did. She said yes. She said information. And of course, I brought my cameras to the party, which I'm really grateful for. I mean, I couldn't have gone to a party like that without a camera in my hand. I wouldn't have known how to talk to anybody. As I keep reminding, I came because of photography. I don't know music. I don't know all, the people. And but I took pictures, and I am so grateful that I was able to, because Raul Sr. was still alive. And Randy, you were there, though we didn't meet, apparently. I think you're the only person I missed getting a picture of. I feel terrible.
Tell me about it. But I
But
remember you going around taking
do
pictures.
you really? That's amazing to me. And but I always just refer to the cameras as my vehicle. I mean, event photography, became, something I love to do. I love photographing people.
Yeah.
And that I would go towards concert photography has been shocking. I have over 40 years as a dental hygienist. I am an in-your-face kind of person, but as far as
Literally.
photography, I never dreamed that it would go that way. But I'm so grateful. That word grateful comes up so much, but I'm so grateful that I could record for them 10 years ago, pictures of the family, the people who were there. Even my kids, they said, "Is that JD McPherson in that picture?" And it's like, yeah, it sure is. I didn't know that beforehand, but so it's that's really been sort of the history here. And I'm just grateful that I've recorded. I I'm so stunned, honestly, by the response of people who have written to me, um, giving sympathies. And because you can, yeah, when you take pictures, photography has a lot to how you feel with the people that you're taking photographs of. I have one incident. I was asked to, there was an oral surgeon who was having a big party, dentistry. And he asked, I got invited to be there, or hired to be the event photographer. And his lady friend used to do fashion photography in New York. Don't remember her name, but she was like telling me, do this, do this. And subconsciously, I guess I was not real happy with her, because try as I will, I couldn't get a good picture. I felt terrible, but you need to connect with people. I mean, photography has a lot of that in it. And I think she's the only one. No, but it was a real lesson to me. And I'm just really grateful for the experiences, and really so much of it, my even working on photography became because of Raul's belief in me, I guess is what you'd say. And I see that with so many of the comments many musicians have had in relation to him, or anybody that he's nurtured within that. And fortunately, he didn't try to have me do anything musical. So he put me in the right direction.
He built on your strength, right?
Your pictures have become really a way for all of us to get solace. When we look at the page and you make these posts of pictures that we haven't seen, and they're beautiful pictures. There was a picture yesterday of you and Raul speaking, and you could see where he was really intent, and I think it was a perfect example of how he was with us when he would communicate, that he listened to you, that he focuses on you, that he looks at you. And
absolutely. And I think that's something that you know, for me, one of our most common small venues was New Hope Winery. You've seen that name come up many, many
Yes.
times. And there was always a meet and greet afterwards. But when you went up to speak to Raul, he was speaking to you. He wasn't looking to see who else was there. He wasn't looking to see who was next, but he spoke to you, and he was like that with every person that he talked to. And you can
Yes.
see by the amount of people and the response of people from the New Hope Winery. I mean,
Exactly.
because that's what I know is New Hope Winery in terms of small venues. It's a, I meant to tell you, it was one thing I thought of the other day, looking at the picture of his guitar on the stage, the one that's so worn. I think it was the first time we ever saw him at City Winery, and I hope I'm not talking too much.
No.
Fine.
The first time that we saw him at City Winery in New York, and it was just it was a really funny thing because I didn't really know him that well or anything. And at one point, even though it's an acoustic guitar, it has electronics to it. And he made some comment, does anybody have a battery? Because something wasn't working. I said, well, I do, because I had batteries for my, there was some
Right.
snide remark about my having batteries, but we won't go there. But that's why I never forgot. But I gave his batteries, and there was, I went into ladies' room later, and somebody was laughing. It's like, that was the best thing. You saved the show. You had batteries for his guitar. But that was City Winery in New York.
Yeah,
And you
and
have,
see, it's nice to have somebody confirm, what I'm saying. And, as fans, when you get the opportunity to meet somebody like Raul, you do feel hurried, or you don't want to take their time or bother them, or you never got that feeling with Raul. He didn't see anybody behind you. He wasn't looking around. He was listening to you. Nobody does that. I mean, really, it's a gift if you can be that kind of person and listen so intently to everybody. But he legitimately cared about what the fans wanted to say to him.
Mhm.
And I think that's contributed to the love that I have for him, the love all of us have for him, is because of the way that he made us feel. I honestly, and you could see it in that picture when he was talking to you, the picture that I
No, that's funny.
saw
I didn't
yesterday.
remember seeing that picture before.
Welcome everybody here. Welcome everybody. I see that Mand is on the Facebook Live, and Mand, I don't know if you're still here in the States. Um, I don't know if she is.
She's in Nashville still.
She's still in
Oh,
Nashville.
did Man come for the funeral?
Yeah, her and Barbara sat together.
Oh,
Referee Barbara.
okay. So did referee Barb?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that she. Man is the only person who has a lifetime image of Raul Malo in her home.
it's all
Oh
cardboard.
wow.
6 feet tall. No.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
She
I
wanted to
wanted
use one of my. She actually bought one of my photos and had it made in where she lives, and it's still standing tall at home.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen a picture of her with it. But I wanted Man to if she could type on the Facebook and let us know, about the services yesterday. I did watch the service again last night. For people who didn't get to see it cut off. It had got cut off. It was reposted in its entirety. And
Somebody sent me the new version. I was listening in the shuttle from Phoenix to Tucson, but it was really really hard to hear. Somebody else sent me a link this morning, and it actually sounded better too. I
Yeah.
just
Oh.
haven't had time today to really
Can you
sit.
send me that link and I'll repost that, because all I had was the one from the church. I even had to call the church and ask them to turn the mic levels up, because I think some of the mics were off, and that was part of the
Right.
problem.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
two fathers, one's mic was good and one's was not.
It was like
they
they were
kept-
picking up just the outer microphones. That's all it was
Yeah.
picking up, and that was it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll,
but
I'll send it to you, Randy. If for some reason you don't get it, send me a message because I forget a lot lately. But
it was a
Okay.
really beautiful service. Obviously the cathedral is stunningly beautiful. It was a beautiful service, and I did watch it last night. I I took comfort that I'll be able to watch it kind of whenever I want to. I'm glad that I watched it because it did remind me it was the Father speaking about us being joyful and, like you say, Hillary, being grateful. And so anybody who's struggling or anybody who hasn't seen the services yesterday, I would suggest to watch it because it was really beautiful and it might help you with your grief, to see such a beautiful service and to listen to the words of both of the fathers that spoke and the other people that spoke. You might find some comfort there. So if you haven't had a chance to see it, it's on the page and you can see it. It's the Cathedral of the Incarnation in Nashville, and they had a
It's
link
in
as
West End.
well. I'm sorry.
It's there in West End. I
Yes,
think West End
yes.
Avenue, I think it is.
It was really a beautiful service. But how are you doing, Cherie?
I'm doing fine. Thank you.
I took a cue from you and I ordered a case of rum last night.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually order a case. I ordered 2 bottles of the silver rum and a bottle of the I don't know what you call it, but it's like a golden rum, which I haven't tried yet. But I ordered some things today and I wanted to order more rum, but I couldn't get to that screen. And so I thought, well, I'll just do it later.
I ordered a case because the shipping was like on sale.
Uh-huh.
And if a t-shirt is $22 to ship, but a case of rum is $9.99, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I
mean,
need anyone to send me one here in Brazil for me.
I wonder if we can.
We don't
I
have
wonder
it
if we
here.
can
I
send
need
it
one
to
here
Brazil.
now.
Yeah,
And
if
you
we
know,
can get the half
that
price
darker
shipping.
rum is perfect for a rum cake.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet. I bet.
I need
Randy
one,
knows
Randy.
cake.
I'm
I have to say I've been drinking the silver rum with on the rocks with Rose's lime juice.
Oh, yeah.
And it really is a wonderful combination. It's just so mellow. I really like it a lot. I need more.
I don't drink. I don't really drink, but I'm looking forward to starting again. So that's what
I might just
the way
start
she
drinking.
said, I need more.
it's for a good cause is how I see it.
So do I.
Some things I wanted to say really quickly before I hand it over to Joni, because Joni is going to do a meditation with us tonight, and I've really been looking forward to it. Is to please join the YouTube channels. I made a post today. I told Randy I have a goal of getting those pages to 1,000 by Christmas. So I have.
We have we're moving up more on our following on the group. So we're gonna probably hit 11,000, possibly even before the year ends, but which is pretty good in just barely 2 months. But yeah, we only have like 200 and some followers on the YouTube page.
I made it a project today to make a post. And then I told my personal friends and they're like, send me links. So I was sending links all day. So today that was my project. Today was like the first day that I tried to get back to like my normal life. And then I sent out those links and I sent Randy a message that I wanted to get those pages up for a variety of reasons. And if people don't understand,
we had 12 more followers.
Oh, just excellent.
Now. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay, love.
The neighbors bringing
right
something
here.
over. I'll be right back.
Right here. Don't worry. If people don't know, what the significance is in getting the YouTube pages up to 1,000 is, it's not only for the ability to monetize those pages, but to raise awareness, because all of this will not be in vain. To have Raul's memory live on in awareness, whether it be for early screening, for procedures that we all need to have in our lives, preventative, and then also for LMD, leptomeningeal. I think that now that we're aware of what LMD is, it's kind of like once you find out something you didn't know, it becomes it's an awareness, and it makes other people aware. And that's what the page is growing, is why it's important. It is centrifugal in getting the word out about LMD, because it's just a matter of time before someone else in your life, or somebody that you know, maybe not personally, but maybe extended from you in your world, will be affected. And it's so important. I didn't know what LMD was. I didn't know, and I didn't know the struggles that Raul and his family was going to have with getting his care and things like that. So that's why I want the YouTube channels to grow. They're not my channels. I have no part in them, other than that I want them to be successful, to raise awareness. And that's a way that we can do something for Raul. If that the next person who gets diagnosed with LMD does have better resources, does have more assistance. So raising awareness is critical for all of us. So that's why I want everybody to subscribe to the YouTube channels, if you could, please.
The link it's on the group on the Facebook.
It's on. Yes.
Go ahead, Annette.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's on the Malo Strong page. We'll repost them. I didn't
Okay.
think about it when I made that video today to post the link, so I'll do that.
It's Magnolia Emporium is the YouTube page. It's under my corporate umbrella.
Okay.
And it's just, and then there's another page, a backup page of Malo
Yeah, we have
Strong,
a
just like
backup
the
as well.
Facebook page
Okay.
on
Just in case if you
YouTube.
want to put the link here on the chat, I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
I'll do that
yeah.
right
it'd
now.
be easier. Yeah. So I
And
can.
then,
I don't know if I'm following or not, but I can do that now.
Okay, Miletta said, I was lost listening to one of Raul's concerts. There's so many people. I think Kersey made a post that she didn't have the Raul CD titled Today, and she got it yesterday, and she said she had gotten it yesterday, the title Today. So that's another way of supporting Raul and the band, is if you purchase music, buy their CDs, give them as gifts. Just buy them so you can get the pictures. But that's another way to help out, is by buying their music. There are CDs that I don't have, so I'm looking to do that again. I've been replacing them little by little. I've been replacing. I have several of the En Espanol, which sold out on the Mavericks website. They didn't have the En Espanol CD available. I think I bought the last 7. So they didn't have a whole bunch in stock, but maybe they've replenished their inventory. But anyhow, with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you on Facebook. Thank you here. And I'm going to hand it over to Joni, who's going to lead us in a beautiful meditation for Raul.
Annette, do you want me to read Karen's prayer after, and then you'll follow?
Yes, if you would, and
okay.
then I'll do the Lord's Prayer in Spanish after. And then I'm going to mute myself, so you're in charge.
Okay. And if anybody wants to join Annette in the Our Father in English or Spanish, please feel free to do that. So Roddy and Roberto, basically we spend about 10 minutes or so doing a little bit of visual guided meditation for the family, for Raul in particular. We do a little bit of very gentle moving and breath work to kind of help us all keep breathing and keep moving through this really intense experience of Raul's passing and his illness prior to his passing. If you want to listen and just listen, that's fine. This is part of, just what we want to offer for everyone's comfort and support. So if you just want to listen to me and listen to Annette, please feel free to do that and take what you need from that. I usually hold something, partly because I'm a fidgeter, but it helps me. So today I'm holding a rosary from my family. It's been in my family for a long time. So I know how important family is to all of us, and also, obviously to Raul and his family. So that's the focus for me tonight. So you're welcome to mute yourself or keep yourself not muted, either one. I'm fine with whatever. So I want you to just kind of draw your awareness to where your thoughts are, where your breath is, into the room, into the space where you are right now. It's the end of a week, and just kind of be okay with the fact that everything that happened this week can't be changed. Everything was as the best that it could be. And just trust that whatever's coming next or coming toward us in the following week or even this evening, whatever we're going to be doing, it'll all be okay. It'll all work out. So maybe just notice one sound in your space right now. And just kind of let that be your background. And it's okay to not pay attention to it, to just let it be there. Then I want you to become aware of the bottoms of your feet and what they are touching. Could be the ground, could be your carpet, could be the floor, your nice warm socks you have on, whatever it is. And I want you to just notice what your hips are sitting on. And then maybe go ahead and just press your feet into the floor. And just notice if that helps your weight come out of your hips and maybe lengthens your spine a little, crown of your head toward the ceiling. And the only reason we ever do anything in meditation and yoga is to allow space for our breath to move throughout our body. Right? Our lungs go up all the way under our collarbones. And with all the sitting we do, it's really hard on our spines. It's easy to let them get compressed in and then kind of draw our lungs in toward our rib cage, which can restrict your air. So by pressing in our feet, pressing into our heels a little, that helps. So the next time you inhale, I want you to draw your belly button kind of back towards your spine. So if we put that together, we're going to inhale, press through the bottoms of your feet, feeling those hips, press that belly button back, draw your shoulder blades toward your spine, and then gradually let yourself exhale. Take an inhale in and let it go. And next time you become aware of your feet, see if you can switch a little bit and imagine that that floor is supporting you, right? We're in a time of needing support, and just to become aware of the environment around you that does support you. And then maybe that just lets your breath move a little slower, a little smoother. So then what I'd like you to do is just take both of your hands, place them on your knees, wherever that is, if you're sitting or I'm on the floor cross-legged. And then what I want you to do is draw those shoulder blades back on your inhale. And I want you to kind of make a half moon with your spine. So you're opening your sternum like towards your camera on your screen. And then on your exhale, I want you to round your back like you're a cat on a fence, right? You just want to press back like you're trying to make a C with your spine, getting that space between your vertebrae. And so our next inhale, you're going to draw those shoulders back, move that sternum toward the front of your computer. And maybe this time you're going to look toward the ceiling. And then on your exhale, you're going to round your back. Maybe let your head drop a little. And then just come back to a neutral space here. Right? And then we're going to do a little bit of twisting. So I want you to take this hand, it could be your right hand, and you're going to come up over your head. That's your inhale. And then on your exhale, I want you to cross over, and I want you to put your right hand on your left knee. And if this feels like you're feeling it, stay here. And if you want to look to your left, you can. And then just let yourself kind of swivel back to your center. And we'll take our other hand, left arm is going to come up and over, crossing over your torso and on your right knee. And then let that come back into the center. And we're going to take an inhale. Both arms are going to come up. And I want you to just kind of let them come out to the side like a T here. And then take both of them behind you. Let them rest on your sacrum, on the low back area. Right. And then we're just going to let those hands come where they want to rest on your lap. And then just let your breath just get real loose and free flowing here. And we're going to take some inhales and exhales together, and then we'll move into our imagery. So I want you to go ahead and take an inhale with me. 2, 3, 4, and then exhale it out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale. Last time in. Let it go. And then I want you to place one hand with your palm down toward the floor, or resting on your lap is fine. And then the other hand with your palm facing up. And then I want you to imagine, if you can, all of us around in a circle. And keep breathing in and out. Any measurement that you want, but just make it even. And the reason we have one hand up is that we are offering support to one another, to Raul, to Raul's family, anyone who might be needing it. Palm down is that you are accepting the support someone is offering you. So just notice your hands and how they might be feeling right now. Then maybe imagine if you see a color or you have a favorite color that you like, that you find comforting or that you find just something that you love to see every day. And then just kind of imagine that that's a rope or a thread, maybe a braid of 3 strands that's connecting all of us. And we have a beautiful space, a bubble of light over us, the same image I had last night. Just beautiful white sparkles, nice structure this time over us, like kind of like a nave of a chapel. And you can stay with that image. Or if it feels okay, maybe you invite Raul and the family in with you, wherever they want to be within this space, maybe in the center, maybe sitting next to you. We invite Raul and Betty and Dino, Victor and Max, Norma and Carol, Raul Sr., Anna, Christina, Lisa, Peggy, Gigi, Christian, and Randy. Holding them in that space of pure light and love and support and gratitude for all that they are to each other and to us. And whatever wishes and feelings might be in your heart, please imagine that those wishes are finding the hearts of Raul and his family. And just keep your breath moving in and out quietly or loudly, whatever feels right for you. Sorry.
We're going to
Karen Sharini disappeared from my site. Sorry, I had to go get her. So in that space then, all of us connected, supporting one another, supporting Raul in gratitude and love, the Malo and Fernandez family. We are with you. We love you. We will always be here for you. A prayer for the days after. A week has passed and still it doesn't feel real. All 7 days, many of us wake up and say, is Raul really gone? The ache is still sharp, still heavy, still right there. An ache that follows us through every day. Some of us press play and let Raul's voice fill the room because it feels like being close to him again. For others, the sound hurts too much. It keeps the deep wound open instead of easing it. but both are love, both are grief, and both are okay. To the presence some call God, others spirit, creator, universe, or love, we ask for gentleness as we try to survive this loss. Help us be patient with ourselves and with each other, because no two hearts carry this the same way. In time, when we are ready, help us reach a place where the pain can sit beside gratitude. We're missing him so deeply also reminds us how much he gave, how much richer our lives are because he was here. Raul is gone from our sight and our hearing, and for many, we have not caught up to that truth. For now, we live inside the ache, and somewhere ahead, without rushing, without forcing, we hope to find a way to let gratitude stand beside the pain. So just keep your breath moving in and out here.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase su voluntad, en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejas caer en la tentación, líbranos del mal. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you so much, Joni. Thank you for doing that. And again, I want to thank everybody for being here and joining us in this meditation. I hope it helps you in some way deal with your grief, but also keep the positive light and energy that we want to share with Betty and the boys, his mom, his sister, his family, and for Raul while his spirit is ascending into heaven. We want to keep the positive energy flowing. Again, I know this is a hard time for all of us, but I feel the meditation to me, it's been helpful through this process, and I hope it's helpful to you. Roddy, I'm so happy that you're here. I was gonna ask you if there's a day that you'll come and sing your song live for us because I can't play it. I'll get in trouble by Spotify or somebody.
And
But your
me.
song, yeah,
Randy.
yeah. Randy doesn't want to hear me singing either. But
Well,
your song is so beautiful.
Oh,
I
thank you.
think it's
Thank you.
how it perfectly encapsulates how most of us
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
And
That was my pure feeling, and it still is. And I know I think I told you that it was I wanted this to be ready for Sunday, and it was Saturday, and I have to rush, and I was thinking about it, and I wrote something, and I didn't have the time to go to any studio to play or sing or anything. So I discovered an AI platform that I could put my lyrics and something could sing for me.
yeah.
okay.
So now I'm planning to go myself to studio sometime and do, because I can sing. I'm trying to, but
But
I
that's
as
you on
I
the song, right?
no, I
That's
have a version of myself
okay.
singing here in my home, but I want to do something more professional because of questions of sound, of get the correct microphone, the correct sounds and everything. And I planning to do this sooner because I don't know. I think that I really like the song, how the spirit of it, the instrumental and everything. And
Yes.
the lyrics are 100% mine. I wrote it,
Yeah,
and
lyrics are great.
Yes.
oh, thank you, Randy.
Is it in the, it's posted in the Malo Strong
Yeah.
Yes.
page?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's
I'll have
under
to-
his name and we've shared it as well. But Roddy's on the page now too, so you can
Yeah.
just search for his name
Within the page.
within the
Yeah,
page,
the
yeah,
page,
and
yes.
so you
And then
can
you can
find
find
the
his posts.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
And
a beautiful song.
thank
And
you.
Roberto, I'm sorry, no puse el para traducir las palabras en español, pero sí lo voy a hacer para que la próxima vez que cuando estás con nosotros, las palabras aparecen en la pantalla. I'm sorry, Roberto.
But I saw it come
Randy,
up earlier.
I
Oh,
did
it did. The
too.
word.
No hay,
Yeah, I saw it come up earlier.
Oh,
I
the
saw-
no hay
translation.
problema. No, no sé si me escuchan, no sé si me
Sí,
escuchan
sí lo
bien.
Sí,
escucho,
sí.
Roberto.
Sí.
Yo
Ah,
no pude configurar el Zoom con el fondo de la imagen de Raúl, Malo y la banda que la tenía, pero no sé cómo configurarlo en el Zoom. Les pido disculpas.
ok, pues eso lo puedes hacer donde dice appearance cuando quieres cambiar la imagen, pero a lo mejor usted está en el Facebook con nosotros en the Malo Strong page.
O sea, la tengo ingresada a Emporio, ¿cómo se llama? Emporium.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia.
Ok, yo lo
Magnolia
busco,
Emporium.
le busco
Ujú.
y le puedo enviar las instrucciones para que usted pueda cambiar el foto que tiene ahí, no hay problema.
Ok,
But
ok,
Roberto's in Argentina,
Ah,
¿verdad? And
Sí, soy de
Roddy is
Argentina, de
in
Buenos Aires.
Roddy está
me
en
encanta
Brasil.
Buenos Aires. Tengo muchos amigos en Buenos Aires. Yo visité en Buenos Aires hace muchas veces, 16, 17 veces con mi esposo.
Oh,
Wow.
Bienvenidos
Sí,
a
yo vi,
Roberto. I feel like I'm back in Mexico. I'm listening hard to the Spanish. Make sure my Duolingo is working.
Very good, Hillary.
eh,
I'm impressed.
Me too. Wow.
Hablas
Me gusta
español
mucho
muy
hablar el
bien.
español, pero no tengo bastantes palabras y cuando ellos hablan en español rápido, no entiendo nada.
your Spanish
sí,
is better than mine.
los porteños hablamos rápido, somos de hablar rápido los porteños,
Sí,
hablamos
Sí.
sí, con
rápidos.
la lluvia,
Claro.
llave,
Eh,
todos con
usamos la Y, no usamos la L como los españoles, llamar, no usamos la L como en España. Decimos llamar, por ejemplo, llamar.
llamar.
Eh, y bueno, yo sé que ahora estaban, creo que, así, dando una oración, por lo que yo entendí o pude, y la verdad que
Padre
fue hermoso.
nuestro.
Aunque no entendiera el idioma, el inglés, igual me pareció beautiful, hermoso.
Ah,
Eh, Así
Sherry, are you
que
understanding?
Huh?
Sherry knows Spanish.
yo en algún momento les quiero compartir lo que me pasó cuando me enteré lo de Raúl Malo. Un día, no sé si hoy o mañana, quiero contar un poco qué es lo que me pasó a mí, porque la
Okay,
verdad que fue un golpe muy fuerte, para mí fue un golpe muy fuerte.
okay. A
Eh,
la próxima, te lo juro, mañana o ahora voy a cambiar el Zoom para que pueda poner las palabras en la pantalla. Así que sí lo voy a
sí, sí.
poner. Así que cuando usted regrese y nos quiere platicar esa historia, then we'll have the translation. He has a story he wants us to tell us about Raul. And so I told him I'll put the translation on so that the next time he's here with us, it'll put the words.
Wow.
One thing I wanted to read, there was a post a little while ago from Christopher Roberts. He did attend the services yesterday and he gave a little insight and he put a beautiful picture of Raul from the cathedral. And he put, I attended Raul's beautiful funeral mass at the Cathedral of the Incarnation yesterday in Nashville. Such a beautiful traditional mass with incredible music throughout. I was so overwhelmed at the end while the family was leaving the church. A traditional Cuban folk band serenaded them in their grief. So touching, an unexpected touch to an uplifting Catholic service. So, oh, Randy, if anybody has that video, I didn't know that. So thank you, Christopher, for sharing that insightful observation from firsthand view of that. I'm sure that was really beautiful.
Wow.
And Randy, I saw your beautiful gato.
Yes.
Yeah, saw
It
it
was
too.
a pretty
I have four.
gatito.
Four, I
Oh,
have
well,
two.
I've only seen Princess Leia, so that's a beautiful, another
She's
beautiful
right here
cat.
beside me.
Okay, well, you have another beautiful cat. So put a picture of him on the page. I want to see him. Who's that? What's his name? Luke Skywalker.
Where?
No, your cat. What's his name?
Oh, the one that was just up here. That's Miss Chi Chi LaRue.
Chichilo.
She's the demon seed.
She's Princess Leia's
Her
cohort.
aunt. It's her
Her
aunt,
friend.
actually.
Wow, how amazing.
Her mother, Chi-Chi's mother used to dance out here on a pole I had outside on the fence, so she was a bit of a hussy.
Roberto, sí.
Before we go, when I went out to my neighbor, I grabbed the picture I had of Steve. May I do show and tell and show you my picture
Yes. Un
from up on
momento,
the
Roberto.
stage?
Un momento.
I hope you'll be able to see it. Let's see, how can
wow. I see
Where's-
it.
There's
Oh,
there he
yeah.
is, wearing one of his. You're all reflecting, and there he is. But
Yeah.
he was so surprised to see me up on the stage. That's him out in the crowd in Montreal.
Like, hey, there's my wife.
Yeah, he was like, "What are you doing up there?"
Funny.
But it was
Roberto
exciting.
wants to say something.
Perdón, lo último, a Hillary quería comentarle que yo vi un reel o un video cortito donde creo que estaba ella con su esposo en Buenos Aires disfrutando de un choripán o de un super pancho, un hot dog,
Super Pacho,
en su visita.
con la camiseta de mi esposo, un foto de
De
Raúl.
Raúl Malo, en color amarillo,
Sí, y él, Raúl, mira a Super Pancho. ¿Sí?
Exactamente.
Exactamente, en Recoleta.
I remember, lo recordé.
That's so funny. You remember that. I'll find the picture and I'll post it in the group.
I love it. We're international here. We're
really
fully
something.
international here.
Mucho
I'm
gusto,
shocked.
Roberto. Con mucho gusto. Gracias.
I'm shocked to hear how your Spanish is good. Mine is not that good.
Roberto, Hillary hace un calendario de Raúl que es de 18 meses. Tiene varios calendarios y los vende.
Muchos años.
Ella tomó los fotos, ella mismo tomó los fotos. Así que está en la página. Pero I'm going to put the translator on tonight. I promise I'm going to do it tonight. I didn't know that Roberto would join us so quickly. And I'm sorry for my dog howling in the back. But anyhow, I want to wish you all a wonderful Friday evening. I do want to again ask you all to please continue to pray for the Malo family. I know tonight they need our prayers, and just pray that they find comfort and peace tonight, this weekend, going into the Christmas week. I know we're all busy in our own lives doing things, but for me right now, this is very, I don't know when I'm not going to feel this way. It's very important. Raul will continue to be very important to me, as I'm sure he will be to all of us. And I know we're moving into the weekend and events, but please keep them in prayer. If it's just a little piece of your time every day to pray that the Spirit of the Lord just comfort them every day. I'm sorry, was somebody going to say something? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, anyhow, have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. I did want to read more condolences. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Joni, you're not going to be here tomorrow, or you will be here tomorrow?
I will try. I'll be with my family in Indianapolis, but I'll be with their Mavericks and Raul's fans, and we were all together in Nashville. So if
yes, you told me about that.
Yeah. So if we're in a spot where I can say, hey, let's jump on the call, I will. But Sunday for sure we'll do a meditation again for sure on Sunday.
That's awesome. Perfect. Keep posting your pictures. I'm loving all the posts. I can't wait for the family to be able to enjoy all of these cherished memories that we all have. Randy, did you have anything to say?
No.
You think I'm gonna be able to get the YouTube pages up to 1,000 by Christmas?
Yes.
It literally could take one day if people actually clicked on it. But.
Okay. I hope everybody does it. And Roberto, mucho gusto que estés aquí con nosotros ahora. Lo agradezco. And Roddy.
Yo feliz. Les agradezco la humildad de la familia Malo, de los fans. Agradezco mucho.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Roddy,
Felices
for being
fiestas a
here.
pesar de
Thank
todo
you.
también.
I hope to see you both here again with us very soon.
Thank you.
And I'll see you all
Thank you, guys.
tomorrow. We remain
Yeah.
Malo Strong forever. Forever.
Forever.
Por
Absolutely.
vida. Por vida. I'll see
All
you all
right.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Forever Raúl,
guys.
por
Bye
siempre
bye.
Raúl, por siempre Raúl.
Okay, Raul.
Bye, everybody.